What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing this morning? Welcome to a new episode of the morning segment. I am, of course, your host, Nick Smith. It has been a while since I've made one of these videos, but I've got something to talk about. As you can see, I am in my YouTube room. I got the Batman mask and the Megazord behind me with the sword pointing at my head, so hopefully I don't piss him off. So I just got done watching the trailer for the movie Jumanjii 2, Welcome to the Jungle. Now, my whole thing with Jumanjii is that movie terrified me as a kid. It just like scared me because of all the things that came out of the game. I was very easily terrified as a kid, okay? Jumanjii scared me, Jurassic Park scared me. A scene from the Power Rangers movie from like the 1990s scared me. There was a scene in that film that terrified me to death. But I liked the movie Jumanjii, but I was always afraid of it. So when I finally see the trailer for the new Jumanjii movie, I noticed a couple things. For those who haven't seen the trailer, I'll put it in the description box below. The trailer basically is about like these four kids who get put into detention. Where have I not heard that before? But at least like they're having them do something different instead of them just sitting in detention like how they do in Power Rangers. But they basically, they're all put in detention, and they're like, well, during your whole detention time, you're going to be cleaning the basement. So then they find this, I want to say, it looks like an Atari game, or the Famicom, which is the Japanese Nintendo. It looks like an old game system, and they have the game Jumanjii. Which I was like, okay. Which I kind of find the new take on Jumanjii interesting, I guess, with it being a game instead of a board game. However, I would have preferred if they kept it as a board game, and like how Robin Williams did in the original film, he played it, he got sucked into it, and then like the movie basically take place in Jumanjii, which is what it looks like the movie is going to be doing. And I can already tell you, this is probably how the movie is going to go. All these characters have these aspects, and they choose the characters in the game. They find the game and they basically choose their Ataris. Like, oh, I want to be this guy. He sounds like he sounds like a cool tough guy. This girl's like, I will be the curvy genius. And then this other girl chooses, I guess, like to be she chooses to be a girl. I don't know what the character aspect of her was. And then there was another guy who was like an expert in the wilderness or whatever. When they hit start, they are transported into the game, and they become The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and another female that I didn't recognize. And I can already tell how this is going to go. They're going to be these characters for a while, and then eventually when they come out of the game, they're going to learn some big lesson about like how to like either step up for themselves or something like that. So I can already kind of tell how this movie is going to go. But I always thought that Jumanjii should be like kept in mystery, but I don't mind that they're going into the game. I guess I kind of don't like how they're going into it. Like I said, I would kind of prefer if it was the board game. The board game made me think of something that should never be touched. Like in the beginning of the film, I remember like these kids bury the game, and they're like, what if anybody finds this game? He's like, then may God have mercy on their soul. And that kind of created like this mystery. They're like, what is Jumanjii? What's up with this thing? Like, why is it like that? Like, what do they mean, may God have mercy on their soul? It felt like it was something that shouldn't be messed with. It felt like it's something that shouldn't be touched. And when you do touch it, there are dire consequences. Not something like, oh, hey, blah, 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 blah. Now, I remember in the original film, because they were little kids, you know, it was in their attic or in their basement or something, and they played it, and they didn't get sucked into the game, but they rolled a dice that brought forth Robin Williams out of the game, and then they eventually get together and say, okay, well, we got to beat the game to do something. I can't remember. But like when the more that they play the game, the more dire consequences happen. Like another thing comes out of the game, alligator comes out of the game, and I honestly just felt like Jumanjii was something that you shouldn't take lightly. And I guess I don't really like how they're kind of dubbing it down. And I mean, like it looks like it's gonna be like an okay summer-ish film. I don't know when it's coming out. Oh, it comes out during Christmas. It looks like it's going to be like a fun adventure film, you know, something you can go and see, you know, like enjoy, like, you know, before you open your Christmas presents and stuff like that. But I don't know, but just from the way how the trailer looks, I personally kind of wish that they would have done the trailer a little bit different, but I'll have to wait until I see another trailer to see what else they're going to do. But guys, this has been another episode of the Morning segment. I will put the description of the trailer for the new Jumanji movie in the comments below. And I want you guys to post, what did you think about the Jumanji movie? What do you think about the take of it? I honestly want to know, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you for sticking with me all these years. Thank you for this summer. I'm going to be doing some more movie reviews soon. I'm going to be finishing my project soon. I cannot wait to show that to you guys. I really hope you guys like it. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I really am putting as much work as I possibly can into it, and I cannot wait to show it to you all. I hope you all are having a good summer, and stay tuned, because we're going to see what something would have been if maybe it had been done differently. Have a good day, guys.